All right, kicking the week off early, Saturday. And Alan's got that model largely together, so it's looking pretty cool. It's gonna be a fun one. And while I was here, I wanted to show you guys, I talked about this in the end of the last week here, but I want to show you guys actually how this system works. So this is, I don't know, roughly a 6 foot by 6 foot crash pad, so 2 6x3, something like that. Now, this is what we make in house. We take Velcro and attach it back to back, and that's what connects these guys on the inside. So right now, they've got flaps, or interconnector strips. So we can pull that off. It's slightly challenging to do with one hand, but all you do is you just stick this down, right? That goes down. That's now sealed the pads. The top flaps flap over top. Now, if these are actually snug, there should be virtually no gap. Nice and smooth, so you can just put your hands right over top of it. And then if you ever want to change the configuration, for example, you just do that. You can take this. We got a flap right here. So I could do two long. They got nice handy handles. So we can do this. And now you've got a 3x12 pad. Or you need a T pad or something funky. Again, you've got a strip here, you've got a strip here. You can put that stuff right in the center, connect them, and then you've only got to use that strip where you've got the actual connection. Everywhere else, this is just going to stick to itself and lay down nice and crisp and smooth and not be in the way. So, again, we're pretty proud of the system. You can order your pads with the interconnector strips on 1, 2, 3, or all sides. It's a small effect on the price, but all the modularity at your fingertips. All right, and what does everybody do on Sundays? We hang out at Trampoline Ranch and learn from Sam as he builds up YZ250s. Apparently he's a YZ250 wizard. So excited. He might be building one for us to keep. We'll see. Just rocking the cowboy boots, even with the shorts.
Gonna make it happen.
Yep. Alrighty, we're Monday morning. We're cutting some straps, and we're testing out the Alpha, the all black tramp cover. This is beautiful. Very cool. First one that we've done without an enclosure. Second one we've done ever, and we got a third one to do right away here. So we're just just make sure everything's perfect. Very cool. Andrew made it back. What fun things did you find in Saskatoon?
Oh my goodness. So many fun things. A ton of work getting them back here.
Just to drive, that's all.
Yeah, just to drive. It wasn't disassembly or taking down trampolines that have been set up for 20 years.
Yeah. Did Terrace help you?
Yeah.
Nice. Look at this haul. This is awesome. So these are some very old used trampolines that Luke and I found on Facebook Marketplace, and Andrew lovingly picked up for us. Out of the goodness of his heart on the weekend. What a guy. This is another used trampoline that is going off to its new home. Now these are cool. We have some more of these back here. They're the telltale blue frames. I shouldn't say there are other frames that are blue that are not Canucks, but these are Canuck manufactured. They were made sometime in the 80s until 1999. First in Saskatoon, then later in Keniston, Saskatchewan. Very cool. This one is a 16-foot octagon. It's somewhat unique as it's got a different type of layout than what's traditional, and the pipe is a bit smaller. So maybe it's something else. Interesting. This, however, is a super octagon. This is like a 15 by 19. Now we made a 15 by 20 for a few years, which was kind of like the mini Goliath, and it was the same kind of concept as this. So it's just really cool. I've wanted to track one of these down for a very long time. It's awesome we have this in the collection now. We'll get it all documented. We'll double check all of our safety pads and jump surfaces and everything work really well for it. And then we might just find it a happy new home somewhere. So this is another Canuck 16-footer. Same orientation with the frames, but it is a thicker frame. So that's interesting. Someone's repainted this in navy blue. You can see underneath there is the original blue paint, which those trampolines, they're synonymous. They all had that blue paint. If they had a red paint, they also did a trampoline with red paint. I have one of those at home on Trampoline Ranch. And in the promotional materials, I did used to see these in like a yellow or tan, but this one's blue. Look how cute this baby pallet racking is. We got some full-size lengths. They were used, so we got a good deal on them. And we cut them down because they're going to go in the containers to help organize those much better. So that's super fun. Sam was out here playing Mixmaster, MacGyvering up some of these guys. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Got some new sewing machines in. Susie, how excited are you?
Oh my God. I'm so excited. We don't have to share double needle machines anymore.
Yeah, 2 needle or double needle machines have been the hot priority lately. We've been down to 2 because 2 of ours have been replaced. Those are the 2 that Andrew didn't pick up when him and Joey were coming back from Winnipeg. We joke that they wasted their time jumping in the river, but they say that they were just too busy at the last install. But they're now heading back to Winnipeg. Well, at least Sam is this time. Sam and Isaac, they're going. They're going to pick up, well, they're going to deliver this 15 by 15 in rural Manitoba, somewhere along the way. We're dropping off a used 11 by 17 as well. And then in Winnipeg, they're going to tour Flying Squirrel, the trampoline park there. We do a lot of service work for them. We actually build all the soft components you see in those parks. We supply it. All the beds, all the pads, we supply the springs. So Sam's going to go there, meet their VP of operations, and do a site walkthrough and see if anything needs fixing. Sam may also be picking up a couple old demo tramps in Winnipeg, which we always seem to try and find. And maybe a trike for me. I may have scored another really sweet little old trike. So that'll potentially be coming. We'll see. Then we got another trampoline here. Don't even know which one this was. Set of safety pads, and the pads you saw at the beginning of the video, those are all packed up and heading out to Kelowna. This is hopefully the week where I finally talk about that thing. The other weeks have just been so jam-packed that I just haven't included it. So we'll see how things go. Maybe we'll talk about this. It's super fun. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Well, it's just about 5 o'clock on Monday, and this thing is supposed to leave first thing in the morning. So we still got a little bit of stuff to do. Also, this is a super cute little pallet. 15 by 15. Guys are just test fitting the net, making sure everything's good to go. This one's going to Carmen, Manitoba, right?
I believe so, yep.
Yeah, about an hour out of Winnipeg. Pretty slick. Looks like everything's fitting good. Good morning from Trampoline Ranch. It is Tuesday and we're taking the Skitty Bop back to the shop. So here we go, we'll load it up. All right, she's on. Now the fun part is chaining it down. It's under 10,000 pounds, so in my area, I don't need 4 chains, but I do use 3. And as I recall, the tips stick about 6 inches past the end of the deck, but I left it running in case if you need to do any fine adjustments. You do always want it. You don't want the load too front heavy. It puts too much tongue weight on. Makes you uncontrollable. You don't want too far back, because then you got no tongue weight, and then it makes you uncontrollable. So this is kind of the sweet spot. Alrighty, strap down. Let's head to town. All right, we made her. Still gluten tight. I could have just tightened it now, you'd never know, but they were tight. Sam has not left yet, but he is leaving. His departure is impending. Sam and Isaiah. You guys are the Winnipeg crew this time. All right. How's she looking? She all full?
She packed.
Woohoo. Fun stuff. Cool.
Let's take a look at your pack.
Fun fact, Sam is a Class 1A, so he's going to do a quick inspection on my tie down. I will not be including it if I did a bad job.
Yeah, looking good.
Okay. Through both chain hoops. I don't know if that's needed or not, but
DLT can't give you heck for that.
sweet deal.
Both secured.
All right, high praise.
The only thing I'd recommend is shortening this up, so you want your pretty much as close as you can get.
Okay.
Because over here, there's more room for flex for it to fall off.
Okay.
The smaller your loop is, the better it is.
But
And then
what?
you just pull the slack through that way. Same
Oh,
thing,
okay.
boomer it, and then wrap your slack around it.
Gotcha. Cool. Sweet deal.
All right. Alrighty. 9:06. Tuesday morning. Crazy van is loaded. Beautiful day. Time to hit the road and head to Winnipeg and get 2 trampolines installed.
All right, let's see how Pookie does it, because Vicky just asked me to crush down the garbage. I gave it an attempt, and I was like, dude, this is like all foam. I don't know if you can crush this. So now Luke is attempting to, because he probably also noticed that it was heaping and wanted to help. But let's see if it's doable. He's done this many times before, so if someone's gonna do it, it would be him, but I will learn by his example. at that wrist action. It's a pro right there. Let's see if he does it again. Oh, look at him go. Oh. I'll keep the rest of the humor PG here. So, yeah, he's stuffing that bin. Well done, Luke. Well done. Oh, he's asked for more. What a guy. And you get a Super Tramp. And you get a Super Tramp. And someone else recently got one, but it's gone now. So you too can get a Super Tramp for your backyard, complete with enclosure for extra safetyness and to get your tricks. This one actually will have an enclosure, I do believe, and another cover. Covers are the key because you want to protect those beds. This one has the gunmetal pads, which are going to be going on that one. The Miami one gets the black cover, which looks amazing. They were just doing a quick tweak with it because it wasn't perfect, and we want it to be perfect. So now we're talking. That's a boost bench. These are extra tall. They are about 4 feet off the ground to meet FIG spec for basically this. It's consistent with what you'd be training on in Digital Masters Club. And you want that extra space because the bed flexes a lot more. The springs are allowed to go a lot more deeper. So also because you're allowed to get that much higher, you then have that much more potential energy to put into the bed and load it up. So you will go deeper and closer to the ground, hence the extra tall legs. And this just sounds like a very fun way to get up there. This looks great with the gunmetal pads. Super slick. Well, next up, it'll be the enclosure. Hoorah. Here she is, all done up with the net. Oh, it's so good. I just wish we could put the Cobra clips on the corners. So keep poking Luke in the comments. 100 comments and we'll make it happen. But yeah, this is awesome. So like all the big custom tramps here, well, it's not even a custom tramp. Well, everything's a custom tramp because we custom make it for you. You pick the color, normally you pick the tune, but this one's just crazy awesome. The alphas are all just awesome. And yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the fit and the finish of the new Apex style pads on here. Way more convenient with the quick Velcro on, quick Velcro off covers. That's awesome. Beautiful. Matching enclosure poles. Beautiful. And again, the net's got a suspension system. I mentioned this in the last video, but it's pretty heckin' cool. It moves with you. So when you crash into the net, it absorbs your impact, and you know, you'd have to really peg it to hit the pole. And even if you do, they got some gush to them. Give it a go. Vicky attends the trampoline parks pretty regularly, so he's pretty good. It's a bouncy unit. How high can you bounce? I probably shouldn't be encouraging you to do this at work. It's easy to bounce, right? It's like no effort to keep that height. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we're in here now. Look how crisp these pads look. Oh, love it. Nice contrast against the white. Oh. Woo! Yeah. The crazy tunes are pretty crazy, but Super Tramps are on a whole nother level. So, and this isn't even the hyper bed. This is a super bed. But once we get the Hyper Tramp beds on here, which will be coming soon, it's going to be even more wild. Totally different technology on these beds. You can see there's injection molded clips that all the strings go into, and then the springs hook into that. Pretty wild.
All right, we made it. About 4 hours late, but we're here. Let's get her set up. Crazy Ape with another install. We got the 15 by 15. She is dialed in. Enclosure net, gunmetal gray. Got a performance tune under here and some spring shields. Looking fantastic. Beautiful install. Fell right together.
That looks pretty good. Pretty darn good. Don't even have all of the, don't have the Velcro on for these guys yet, but yeah, that's looking crisp. Every time, so satisfying. Ah, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, welcome to Wednesday morning. This week is interesting. Hauling stuff again. This is usually not my thing, but I'm enjoying it. Hauling the dump trailer, the N&N. This thing's awesome. Galvanized, like our trampoline frames. And I got a big load of pallets here that I got to burn in the old incinerator. So I get to dump this thing for the first time ever. Let's figure it out. All right, well, that was easy enough. That's what I'm dumping. I'm not even dumping that much. And they strapped it down. Why were those guys so darn effective? I don't need to dump this. I can just chuck this. For how slow this thing goes up and down, it might be faster. Press the big button. It's not doing anything. That was not doing anything. What's the deal, yo? Okay, so Pookie's informed me. This little guy right here, it's a bleed off valve because you can actually gravity down the bucket. I think you can also power it down, but at any rate, that was the problem. So that's all screwed in now. Nope. So apparently, because it's such a large unit, you had to keep holding it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And it builds pressure and it slowly goes up. And when I say slowly goes up, I mean slowly goes up. Pookie used this for snow removal all winter. He's done lots of dumps with it. And Sam has now done quite a few with material handling, but man, that is, the truck's jiving to the beat. I suppose that little shake is probably kind of helpful. Every little, it just oscillates ever so slightly. That probably helps shake anything out. Oh, there's the second stage. Look at that. Cool. Cool. So galvanized trailers, they never look as nice new, but the idea is they look the same after 10 years. So that's why you go galvanized. Yeah, there she goes. Now I probably have to, that holds. Okay, cool. See how we're doing here. Probably just have to drive forward. These will all fall out, I presume. Yep. Yeah, okay, we're good. Drive forward a little bit, and then we'll shut her down. Ooh, so the down function actually does work pretty good. I guess it's not a power down, but it must just release. Let's just open a valve and release it. So it does go down much faster than it goes up. These are made in Canada. They are an awesome trailer. We looked high and low for a good dump trailer. And I think we're gonna potentially get a tilt deck from these guys now too. We would definitely do galvanized again. And these guys do galvanized well. Bye, Luke. He's off to grab some stuff from the powder coater. Man, this thing is just awesome. I don't think I showed you guys, but hydraulic jacks, they are the cat's ass. Look at that. I've spun many a trailer jack in my day, and that is a game changer. I will never not want to at least have a hydraulic jack going forward. And again, the N&Ns, they're good. They're good. Couple little things, but overall, really great trailers. Another nice made in Canada product. Tucker's been grinding out all of our connectors. This is the one thing we can't do in the house. It sucks. I want to, but the machine is about 60 grand that crimps those ends. We have a machine that crimps the round tube for alpha frames and stuff, but yeah, that square pipe, 10 gauge, it's like 0.135 wall. That's tough stuff. And the process, the mechanical, I guess stuff that goes into that it's a beast. So to have a nice reliable machine, we got to pony up some big bucks. So that'll hopefully be happening in the next year or so, because it'd be really nice to have that last component in-house.
Oh, it's this side up there.
Chains are good and tight. Gonna do a little sacrificial bend to double check the angle before bending up another couple batches of enclosure poles. Then we'll check that in his jig and double check we're good. And then, yeah, we're dialed, I'm thrilled with how this turned out. Again, just your little quick release straps. Poof. And it pops right off. These ones are a little more snug, just we fitted them real nice. If you have a $10,000 backyard trampoline, you want it to look real good all the time. But yeah, it should be easy on, easy off in about a minute. And yeah, so simple. So simple. Quick zipper repair for a big crash pad at the Roughriders Mosaic Stadium. I love seeing products in new colors where this used to always be blue and green. That was all it ever was. And now it's purple. We did a purple and pink one last year, which was also really fun, but this looks so good. Such a nice rich purple color.
Very pretty.
Awesome. And all the orange is kind of fun too.
Oh, I feel like one.
The boys are back. We got sewing machines. We got something else back there. Don't worry about it. It'll appear on Trampoline Ranch a little later. Actually, it would be pretty fun to rip around in here on a trike. See you guys, yeah. Where'd Sam go? Freaking A, that is bloody cool. Oh, look at those guys. Look at them. I definitely have to sell a trike now because I was only gonna get one. But the Hondas are always expensive. The Yamahas are decent. Kawasaki's are underappreciated and they go for way too cheap relative to, this was like a mint. This is a one-owner machine. I am just I'm astounded. It's so cool. And they're so different from the other ones. So anyways, I'll probably rip around that on Trampoline Ranch for you guys. But yeah, we got to, what are these guys? Toyota. They're not Toyotas. They're the knockoff Chinese Jukis. And they're always going down. They're nothing like our new Jukis, which are amazing. Or even the other Juki big boy that we got like this was a Juki. Jukis cost like twice as much, but you know what? Buy once, cry once. Don't cry every freaking 2 months when these ones go down and have to go to Winnipeg to get serviced. All right, we got some fresh ones. So excited. Benefits of having a trampoline company that does installations all around Canada is when I find stuff on Marketplace, it gets to hitch it. You know, it provides a sturdy ballast. You don't get blown all around the highway when you're driving back and it's windy. It's good.
Work toys, we got
Yeah.
home toys, just
Some sewing machines and some trikes. They go together just like so we'll pull these off and then head up to the
fun farm.
ranch and the fun farm. Oh, that might even be the new name, the fun farm. That is great. Oh yeah, look at that. That beauty. Some stupid graphics I gotta peel off of here, but she's good. I haven't checked the tank out yet. I was curious. I asked the guy, I was like, is the tank clean? The tank needs to be clean. Please be clean. Here's where we find out. That looks pretty good. She's full of gas. Whew. I'm not seeing rust. That is a good sign. And this just looks, there's a little bit of, well, it's like a key or something. Put a service rest here. I'll have to freshen that up a bit, but I'm not feeling any cancer on the tank itself. It's crazy loud.
Even louder in here.
Hearing protection is necessary. Might have to fix that, but
You're not even close to it.
there's a steel bar up there beside you. There's a steel bar up there.
I know, I was gonna touch it.
Yeah. See, make it rain some dust.
Too much.
Too much? Too scary? The pads are on the floor. You got the pads right underneath
If I
it.
really
Pads,
tried,
but there's also a steel pole right beside the pads.
Yeah.
if I really tried, I could touch the beams. It's so scary sometimes.
Oh, I know. They're wild.
And this isn't even.
The trike guy wants an alpha.
It's literally this trampoline.
That's awesome. Because it is
I'll
so.
give you like 8 trikes for it.
More like 10.
We'll make a trade.
10 trikes, actually.
Yeah, that's probably about accurate. but depends on the trike. The Kawasaki's are cheap, the Hondas are expensive.
Where is this going? Who's this for?
You're not even close.
Oh, no.
Who's this going for? I'm not sure. The other one's the Saskatoon Freestyle. This one apparently has some... Whoa! When did you bring these out? This one we're painting some decals on, I think. Some logo.
This is a story.
Oh, that.
This is talented. I could keep going for hours.
The temptation to just like send you to the ceiling right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Weird. I don't know if I know how to do
You
that.
can actually do those infinitely on this one.
Sweeto's got a hyper bed.
You gotta do gymnastics. Keep those toes pointed, arms straight, everything.
Like you point your dog. Oh, it's always so sketchy without pads.
Yeah.
You said this one's not the Hyper Tramp or whatever?
No, this is just a regular Super Tramp.
It's the Hyper Tramp, the one string?
Yeah, single string. And it is wildly different. So that's what we did with Tanner's. Tanner's was a single string. Wild.
Front pike.
Yeah, I'll just wait till we start using Dyneema thread. Then it's even thinner, lighter weight. Freaking Dyneema thread is 65 bucks a pound.
Do they
American.
come with socks or bare feet? I can't remember.
That's a good point.
Bird posting that video today was hilarious.
All right, we're at the fun farm. It's Pirate Dog. Say that again?
I saw you rip it and I wanted to rip.
Yeah. She doesn't suspect a thing. All right, here's a funky pad we did for a client. That's very funky, but I think it worked out pretty well. To custom glue the foam and everything and wrap the vinyl around it. The vinyl has to stick to the foam on the inside to get this, you know, the inside curve like that. So first we've ever done. We got a couple more. Tighten up the corners a little bit, but overall pretty slick. It's another custom thing we do here. Fun. Putting in the first racking. We're gonna put full racking all the way through both the side door containers. So you can still sneak in and get a full pallet of stuff on the ground here, but this way we can get stuff back and up top and get a little more utilization of these things. And a little more organization so it doesn't turn into that. Colby's back with done correctly. Concrete went in today. Hoorah. Pad looks nice. Next day, concrete's hardened. Missed it right when I turned off the camera with Colby there. He joked, saying that finish school, folks. If you don't finish school, you finish concrete. Yeah, this guy's here working decently late finishing this, so it was a funny joke. But concrete guys get paid pretty well, so all jokes aside. Anyways, we're gonna water that thing all day today because, like a good garden, fresh concrete needs water. There's a technical reason. It helps make it much stronger. So that's part of the charm, allegedly. Quick morning toolbox. We don't even have everyone here. Just counted. It's like 19 people. Hey, Ellen's back. Nice. We're missing Andrew's on the road today. Brandon's not quite in yet. Victor just walked in. Yep. Man, things are hopping over here.
All right, here's the funny crew. Where's Tucker? It's like trying to wrangle my children. All right, we're gonna go take this postcard portable, go set up on the highway. We are all rigged up, strapped down. Gonna be fun. Perfect day to don't throw a sign in the ditch. Just drove down. That's why we have a big truck, steep ditch. Not a problem. There we go. Job done. It's time to crawl out of here in the big truck. 40s won't have a problem with that. Another job done.
Doing a batch of multi-tramp legs. These are the wide legs that join between the tramps. And it's fun. I always do one first, double check all of the degrees and everything with our bender swedger, and you crank them out. It's actually a fairly small run. So as you can see, probably should double or triple this. And right here we have a custom order going out to a youth kids camp in Texas. So apparently it's one of potentially a bunch. Truck should be here for that shortly. Last couple custom pads are coming off the assembly line. Some in-house foam fabrication. And we got to put some adhesive Velcro and stuff inside here. And then they'll be like this guy right here. This is a little baby one. The other one's a little bit more complicated. It's a bit bigger and it has an extra flap. Sky Ranch. Entry pad. Cool. Heat transfer in. Making some decals. And out here, we're watering some concrete. Tucker having a fun time. Look at this coming together. Hey, Susie's heat pressing and Brandon and Pookie are on some special projects. I have my own special project, which is checking these out. These just came in. These are our own pad lifters, which is going to be awesome. Got their number designs now. These are the latest ones. And we're going to test fit them here on the Apex Tramp. We have two different lines of Tramps. One uses rectangular tubing, one uses round tubing. They're probably not going to fit the round tubing from our initial tests. So the geometry is different. Oh yeah, look, that's perfect. That's perfect. There we go. I'll keep it PG, but we have a fun name that we refer to these springs within the shop. Probably obvious. But yeah, these look like they're consistent. That one's hanging a little to the right, but overall, this is a little to the left, but this was a production sample. They will be actually dialing in the tooling once we give them the green light. But this is looking excellent. Oh, the smoke. Damn forest fires. Well, it's the end of another week. Brandon and Pookie are looming about. And Tucker just finished watering the concrete one final time. So have a nice weekend. Catch you next. And I'll cut it here before I get copyrighted from the radio. Well, just kidding. Scott's got a last minute tour, so I guess the satellite's back on. See you guys Monday.